this is Anthony with RevZilla TV, where you can watch, decide, and ride. Welcome to our detailed breakdown of the new Alpinestars Tech ST pants, available at RevZilla.com. So the Tech ST pants are Gore Pro, just like we saw in the Tech ST jacket. They're built to go together and be the 3-season cold weather bomb-proof road touring outfit from Alpinestars. The Durban's really going to be that off-road adventure style combination, and the Tech ST is meant for longer distances, 3-season cold weather riding. Gore Pro means that the Gore-Tex waterproof breathable membrane is built into the outer shell. It's non-removable, but it's not a floating liner. It's actually laminated. And then we have a full-legged thermal liner that's completely removable as well. Now, if we look at it from a component standpoint, you're going to see a few different types of materials going on. You know, Peter's wearing a size 52. He's in between sizes here. There is adjustable knee armor, but Peter's about 6 foot, 195. He wears a 36-32 pant. The 52 is a little bit snug on him. If he was going full on with these pants, he'd probably go to a size 54 just because he has bigger than average legs as well. Now, getting back into some of the nuances, you can see here in the waist that there's a removable suspender system. But really from the waistband, there's all of the adjustment you need is built into the pant. There's no need for an additional belt. You can also see this big 360-degree zipper that goes all the way around. So you have waist adjustment here at the waist. It's a slide, not a snap. And if we unzip that, you'd see that there's a full Gore-Tex gaiter behind it as well. So again, that waterproofing, especially on your kind of, for lack of a better term, your crotch area, when you're sitting on your bike, if water's pooling there, it's not going to get through on you. The main construction of the pant is Gore-Tex SPL 600, which is a Gore certified material. And then you see a few other different types of material. You see leather in the impact areas. So we're going to have that in the seat and on the legs. And you also have Gore-Tex stretch aramidtic panels here in the yoke, and you'll see it all along the back of the crotch as well. So again, it gives you some room for movement while keeping that Gore membrane, which is that waterproof breathability, laminated to the garment. And when I say waterproof and breathable, you know, it's easy to make a garment waterproof. You can just stick a waterproof liner in it. But the fact that Gore is a membrane allows you to sweat in it and allows your sweat to work its way out through the membrane, so it allows you to stay comfortable and warm and dry within the garment without getting cool and clammy. A lot of times, when you have a garment that doesn't breathe really well, when you start to sweat or you're moving around, that sweat has nowhere to go and you get that greenhouse effect. That's not what you want for longer distance riding scenarios. You know, moving down to the knee, we see accordion stretch panels. You see the leather in the impact areas that I was talking about. It's SaS-Tec armor, which is a molecular armor. This is a piece from the jacket. This is a shoulder, but you can see the SaS-Tec. It's molecular, meaning when you introduce shock to it, it's a soft armor. It gets instantly rigid by dispersing the energy throughout the entire molecular lattice of the material. So again, really high-end stuff from Germany. It's a European armor that we typically only see in top-end gear. And the other material you're going to see on here, which is ripstop, is Gore Armacor. And we have that in some of the impact areas as well, laterally on the pants and the Tech STs. And what Gore Armacor is, it's aramid and cordura, a blended fiber that has the Gore-Tex backing, and it's going to be ripstop. It's just really gnarly. It's an even more highly abrasion resistant denier. Now turn away from me, Peter. I want to show some of the features on the side here. Looking down, move your arm for me. We have waterproof pocket, YKK zipper. You're going to see a vent here that vents directly to the leg. Now turn and face me really quickly, Peter, and I want to show this side of the leg, which we have undone. I have my auto-locking zippers that are YKK all the way up, exposing my vent. But here's how you get in and out of the boot. And if I start to move it up here, you're going to see the interior guts are mesh lined. Here's my thermal liner that's split, and I left it out so you could see it, but normally you tuck that into your boot. And then as we start to get a little higher, you get into the pocket for the knee protection. And remember, that's a movable knee protector pocket. So what they do is, instead of making tall and short sizes, by giving you the ability to have the movable knee armor, you can accommodate different sizes for different heights and inseams. So now that we have the Tech STs off of Peter, let's walk through some of the nuance. We talk a little bit about the liner. You know, earlier I mentioned that the knees were actually adjustable, and that's not true. There's a Velcro panel inside that allows access to the SaS-Tec knees, which is an upgraded form of knee protection, but the pockets themselves are not adjustable, and you can see that right here. Here's my Velcro panel, and the knee armor lives just behind it. See here, there's my knee starting to poke out. Now moving into the guts here, I want to pull the thermal liner. It's a full leg thermal liner with a couple connection points. At the waist, I'm going to open my slide. Remember, it's not a snap, it's a slide. It's way more functional. Move down my gaiter. You can see the red zipper gives you easy access to the liner. I'm going to just fold this down here and show you how quickly this comes off. So we want to take our time going around. There are going to be 2 snaps down each side of the leg, and they're plastic snaps, just like we saw on the liner for the jacket. I've already undone those. I can show you here. So things to think about with this thermal liner in mind. Notice that the thermal layer stops and it gives you range of motion, stretch panel at the knees. Here are plastic snaps that go down and keep the bottom of the pant in place. Notice there is a cut here, and that cut is for access to your boot, depending on if you're going in or out, and some flexibility. And then also we have an area that is stretch and breathable in the crotch. And I'm going to flip them over, and you're going to see that the yoke along the top gives you some breathability and stretch. This is an area that a lot of people start to sweat at, right along the low part of your lower back. Now that we have our thermals out, you can get to the inside, you can get to the guts. We can see the hip padding, temper foam hip padding here on both sides, big pockets. They are removable here at the top. And again, it's a basic mesh construction on the inside, and then it's going to have stretch panels again in the crotch and the backside in areas where you're going to need more range of motion here in the Tech ST pants. Remember, they're meant to be worn as a suit. Now, the last thing I didn't hit is going to be the suspenders. We talked about the yoke. They're actually really heavy duty, but they're easy to remove. I have my backside already pre-zipped off. I'll show you where that goes on and off here really quickly. So I'm going to pull it up to the top here and just zip it back on really quick. You can see how easily I can reinstall it. There you go. So now my yoke is back on. And if I wanted to do the front, these are really beefy snaps. They're low profile, so they're not meant to poke you or get in the way. You can come in here really tightly and see on that guy. You pop it that way, and then what you would do is you would wiggle this loop back through the eyelet that lives there. And again, it's easier to put them on. To get them off, it takes a little bit of finagling. You have to line it up and get it past that edge. And it's not terribly difficult to do, but you don't want to sit and watch me do it for 15 seconds. So I want to hear your feedback on the Tech ST Gore Pro pants, the Tech ST outfit from Alpinestars. Leave us your feedback on the product detail page, as well as our YouTube channel, RevZilla TV. Click here to subscribe to RevZilla TV. You stay up to date with all of our latest gear reviews as we're constantly rolling them out on our YouTube channel. If you have any questions, shoot us a line, see us at RevZilla.com or 877-792-9455. Remember, it's over 39 bucks. That means shipping to you is always free. Ship for free, exchange for free, no restock. If you need, send it back to us. And as always, you can earn TeamZilla cash on any order over $100, save you some money in the long run. Thanks for watching our detailed breakdown of the Alpinestars Tech ST Gore Pro pants married with the Gore Pro jacket, the Tech ST jacket, for a complete 3 to 4 season waterproof, bomb-proof touring shell. Available at RevZilla.com/Alpinestars. I'm Anthony. We'll see you next time.